CjSoCool video cutting Camari's hair has been removed off of YouTube by YouTube for not complying with community guidelines. Y'all comment down below, do y'all think CjSoCool video being removed was right? Now let's talk about Clarence, because in my previous video, Queen Naja and CJ went to Detroit to see Queen's mom and sister, and Queen responded back to someone that mentioned Legend not going to Detroit with them. Y'all know in the past, Clarence has had his issues with Queen mom and sister, so people are assuming being that Legend didn't go to Detroit is because of Clarence. But that is not true, because Queen said that Legend has been to Detroit multiple times in the past. But here's what Clarence had to say.
I feel like you're trying to be a little messy right here with the face. Like, I know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Well, while Queen was in Detroit, my mom came from New York out here, hasn't seen Legend in a while, and wanted to see Legend. So it was just the obvious thing to do to leave Legend. Does that make sense to you, Jerry Berry? Let me know if that makes sense to you.
Now let's talk about Keke Palmer, because she did file for full custody and a restraining order against ex-boyfriend Darius Jackson. According to the court documents, Darius trespassed into Keke home November 5th without her knowledge or permission. Supposedly, Darius wanted to take his son to a football game, and Keke did not agree, and she asked Darius to leave her home. He refused, so Keke threatened to call the police on him. Now, before I go on with the story, Radar Online did release screenshots from Keke's security cam showing the whole incident on video that Keke presented to the courts as evidence for her restraining order. Now, this is a video, but it was too graphic, so Radar Online only post up screenshots. Now, what's happening in the screenshots is Darius yelling in Keke's face. He lunges at her, grabbing her neck and face, and then he knocks her backwards over the couch, stealing her phone so she won't call the police. Then he ran out of the house with the phone and tried to hurry and get in his car and drive off, but Keke was a little bit faster than him, and she pushed the garbage to block his way from exiting the driveway. So according to Keke, she said that he tried to run her over, but the cops got there in time. They took everybody's statement, and he was not arrested, but he was warned not to come back to her house. Now, since this incident has happened November 5th, Keke did go down to the courts November 9th and file for a restraining order in full custody, which she was granted until they go back to court next month. Now, Darius' brother, who obviously didn't have the full story, he tweeted something trying to defend his brother, but then he quickly deleted because he realized that there was pictures to back up what Keke was saying, because he was trying to make it seem like Keke was the abusive one, when really there's evidence to show differently. Now, Keke's mom, who's always gonna step for her child, she spoke out yesterday, and here's what she had to say.
Look, I've never done anything like this. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but I can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter the ridiculous stuff that he's posted when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's this special guy when we know he's the biggest boy in Hollywood. He's disrespectful to women, just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be abusive. So he don't get to act like he's this special guy. No, you're a boy and you're a part of the problem.